Yeah, I thought it looked to me like the boys were a little reserved or one hand on the brake in half one. Um, but I was very pleased with the reaction at halftime, and then around the 60th minute with a formational change, then really pushing the tempo and putting pressure on New York, and eventually they broke. So I was very pleased with the development of the second half and the effort from the boys. Um, all in all, I think it was a good night because we were able to rest some guys, spread minutes around or throughout the roster, and see some of the newer players. And a couple of the guys performed well. Yaboa had a good match as a wingback to start, and then as our eight, which was great to see. Kosi came in, looked very comfortable today. So a lot of good performances, and we were quite happy with that, and also happy with 3 points. And that's the point of this stage of the season, is just rack up points. It doesn't always have to look pretty, but I think it was in a controlled manner, and so that makes me happy.
Hey, Coach, you have start three in the back for the first time this year. Talk to us a little bit about that. Was it a tactical decision based on your opponent, or is it more like the rotation of the players for Tuesday?
Yeah, I think today it was more about rotating and spreading minutes out and giving one of our midfielders a little break. Sometimes it's tactical, but today it was more of a loading mechanism.
Hey, you caught me off guard. Sorry. No goals, 3 games, and I don't think you've given up a goal and run of play. So we talked about defense last match, but it seems like it's really sort of building on itself, and Hugo's not challenged too much back there. So again, what are you seeing from your guys defensively as a group, and how's that translating to these nail-biting wins?
Yeah, if you're not pumping goals out, then you need to work defensively. You need to keep games close. I think maintaining the balance in this game is something that is very important to me. And just being lopsided and being an offensive powerhouse, to me, isn't enough. Obviously, we'd like to create more chances and not have just a one-goal cushion. But if that is not happening, then you cannot fall asleep and you cannot cut corners and on the other side of the ball. And we are currently not doing that, and that makes me happy. Proud of the effort. I think in the first half we struggled at sometimes getting pressure on the ball, especially on our left flank, but it didn't end up hurting us. Some of our defending in and around the box was pretty good, which allowed us to keep a clean sheet.
Would you say that balance that you're striving for is kind of like your hallmark as a coach? I mean, the attitude around LAFC, and when Bob Bradley was here for 4 years, it really was get out and run, offense, attack, attack, attack. But you seem to have pulled back the reins on that a little bit. Is that something, a focus of yours? Would you call it a hallmark of the way that you've approached LAFC?
Yeah, if I handed you my 75-page philosophy of this game, it would be well-balanced. I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Understanding that controlling matches is very important, but you can control matches with and without the ball. And our players here at LAFC need to understand how to do that in all phases of the game. And I think, we don't concede many goals in transition. We score a lot in transition. We've scored out of the run of play, and we don't concede out of run of play, which means to me my players understand how to act in each phase of the game, and that's very important in this game. And if you can maintain that while staying healthy and physically fit, you're going to win a lot of games.